36 degrees now. Now being 8:06. Good morning and a top of the morning to you. Happy St. Patrick's Day from all of us at Wall Radio. I think I wore enough green today. I got green in my hair. I got a green shirt and a different shade of green sweater and the nastiest bright green shoes you have ever seen. But anyhow, we do wish you a lovely day. And I'm so happy to welcome to the studio my two guests from Middletown Kiwanis. Now, you guys were here last year, and it didn't work out so well. So welcome. And with me today, Rick Scott and John Goldstein from the Middletown Kiwanis, because tomorrow is their annual Pancake breakfast. And they need you to come out, and they want to feed you breakfast. Right, gentlemen?
Yes, we do.
Absolutely. That's right.
Okay. Now, what happened last year? Mother Nature interfered, as I recall.
It certainly did. We were on talking about last year's Pancake Day, and it was a go-ahead. And
everything was great.
Everything was going. And then we set up on Friday night for the Saturday morning event. And it was that Friday we had a tremendous snowstorm that shut the school down.
Uh-huh.
And so we had everything.
And you had to eat all the pancakes personally then.
Thankfully, no. Thankfully, no. But we did reschedule for a month later, and we did have our Pancake Day in April of that year. Unfortunately, you were not able to make it that day.
Yes.
And we were disappointed in that. We missed you.
I will be there tomorrow, though.
Wonderful.
It starts at 7 a.m.
It starts at 7 a.m.
and goes till
noon. Correct.
And you can show up at 7 and eat continuously for 5 hours. That's allowed, right?
I suppose so, yes.
If you eat slowly. But, yes, you can have seconds if you really would like to.
Okay.
But, yes, we hope to enjoy it. And just remember, there are a number of other people that are behind you that might need your table.
Eventually, yes.
Eventually, yes.
Yes,
But we're glad to see anybody come through the door, and we enjoy everybody. And it's a great time because what's fun is people coming through the door wind up finding friends that they haven't spoken with for some time.
Do you know, when I was last in that building, it's being held at the Middletown High School building.
Yeah.
And the best way to get in is off of Carpenter Avenue.
Correct.
There in Middletown.
Yeah.
You know, last time I was in that building? Go ahead, guess.
1974.
Junior high school. When I attended junior high school there. That's before it swapped with the Twin Towers building. So,
you're going to find that there are a couple of changes that will be a little bit different for you.
I'm betting. Yeah.
Oh, it's an amazing school. It really is.
That's good to hear.
Yeah.
But it's wonderful of the school district to host your Pancake Day tomorrow.
Absolutely.
Do you have to feed them all for free as a thank you?
I would. Absolutely, absolutely. And I do have a poster when you come in that are thanking all of the people who are providing support for us. And top of the list is Middletown School District Board of Education.
Yes.
The second one is Middletown High School.
Okay.
So, yes.
Now, Middletown Kiwanis. What do you guys do? Tell us about. I have heard about the Middletown Kiwanis Club, but I can't say that I'm actually familiar with what you do or where you meet or when or how long you've been around. Tell me.
Well, we've been around Middletown since 1922. This is our 100th anniversary year.
Aha.
Happy
anniversary.
Well, thank you. We work primarily with youth. We sponsor a key club at the Middletown High School. We sponsor a builders club at Twin Towers Middle School. We sponsor an action club that is Adults with Disabilities Club. We work with the daycare centers in the city of Middletown to provide some Christmas gifts, a Santa Claus, and some holiday cheer to them during the Christmas season. We do a lot of different things. We do dictionary project in September, October.
What's that?
We pass out about 400 plus dictionaries to all the third graders in all the elementary schools in Middletown, including Mount Carmel. So we do a lot with the kids in our community. Years ago, we started the youth soccer league back in the early 70s.
Mm-hmm.
We actually did in the 1940s, since we've been digging into our archives, we did a youth baseball league before Little League came to Middletown, apparently. We in the 30s at the Middletown Day Nursery, where we've been working since 1927, we provided milk for them when milk was a problem for financial
Wow.
situations. So we've done a lot of different things in the Middletown community, and it's not all about youth, but 90% of it's about the kids in our
A
community.
service organization with strong ties to Middletown. I remember hearing about the Key Club when I was in high school, but once again, I didn't know what it was. So I apologize for my many years of ignorance. Thank you for helping out.
Not a problem. Our pleasure.
Now, the pancake breakfast tomorrow is a big fundraiser. I don't know what others you may have, and I hope you'll let us know so we can post them on the wall board. We do have the information for the breakfast posted on the wall board, and it has the menu. But that doesn't mean I don't want to hear it again. Can you tell me what you'll be serving tomorrow besides pancakes?
Yes, we will be serving, in addition to pancakes, eggs, either scrambled or over easy, and sausage. And you can come back, as I said, for seconds.
We have applesauce. We have juice,
applesauce,
coffee,
and
tea.
then the usual juice, coffee, and such.
Coffee is essential, obviously.
Coffee is essential, absolutely.
It is a food group all by itself.
Absolutely, absolutely.
I wouldn't be able to stand up straight without it. Yeah.
No, I think that applies to many of us.
And the tickets.
The tickets are available at the door. We've been selling tickets for about a month now.
Okay.
And the sales have been really good. But as you say,
Always room for more.
There's always room for more.
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to add, speaking of tickets, we have our members pay for a number of additional tickets, which we then turn over and we give to the recreation department to pass out to any of the kids who would, who could use it and take it home
That's
to their
nice.
family.
Yeah.
And a number of years ago, we had one child who was so happy because he was able to take his family out and do something for them for a change.
Oh, yeah. That's nice.
So it's really neat. And quite frankly, I said, guys, if you have any extra ones, your staff works really hard. So if there's any extra one, by all means, you can use it too.
Okay. Yeah. How much are the tickets?
The tickets are $8, and it's a real bargain.
Where can you buy that kind of a breakfast
Absolutely.
for $8 anymore?
Absolutely. And I would have to say, the various sponsors, the people who provide, the products for us, we could not provide this breakfast for $8 if we didn't have those folks. In attendance, and some of them are like First Federal, Howell's, Propane, O&R, Oak and Reed Restaurant. Trying to think of some of the other ones.
So there's a lot of other people that are doing that.
Yeah.
We also have a couple other items that occur. We have over a dozen baskets that we hold a basket raffle for. There's a lot of nice gift things in there. So you can buy a raffle basket ticket and put it in a raffle basket for something. We also have a bake table.
Anything with chocolate chips, right there. I'm done
Right.
for.
That's just in case you didn't get enough food at
That's
the
right.
Pancake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Something to take home.
Something to take home. Also,
Go ahead.
Also, tomorrow the Middletown Fire Department will be on site, and we'll have fire safety information for people.
I was going to say, you don't need the fire department there if I'm not going to be actually at the stove. I mean, I'm happy to help out, but no, I understand.
Yeah, no, we're very happy, and they're excited to be able to have this venue to spread their information on fire safety.
That's all good. This
Yeah.
is your 68th annual,
68.
according to the poster.
That's correct.
Yeah, with
68.
the exception of the two we lost for 2020 and 2021.
That's right. Right.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, everybody's had to make those adjustments. There are
Yeah,
little
we
holes
did.
in the annual scheduling for a long time. The Middletown Kiwanis Club 68th annual charity Pancake Day is tomorrow. How nice of you to hold it on my sister-in-law's birthday. Yeah, I'm going to have to eat for her, though, because she does not live in New York State. 7 a.m. until noon at Middletown High School. We're going to talk with them some more. We're going to take a quick break first. You're listening to Wall Radio. Thanks for doing that, and happy St. Patrick's Day. As a matter of fact, we are Wall Radio. It's 8:18, 37 degrees now. It is Friday. Not only that, but St. Patrick's Day. Oh, and that's like, I guess, a little bit greenish, your sweater there.
Sure.
Rick
Yes.
Scott and John Goldstein are here with me from the Middletown Kiwanis. Not so much green, but I wore enough to cover both of you. It's okay. We're all fine. For the 68th annual Charity Pancake Day, that's tomorrow at Middletown High School. Lots of parking, lots of room for everybody.
Yes.
And it runs 7 a.m. until 12 noon. But if you get there at 12:01, don't do that. Don't
Nah.
oversleep.
No, that would not be good. You would miss out.
So for $8, and yes, you can get tickets at the door, you can get pancakes, sausage, eggs, either scrambled or
Over
easy. Yep.
Mhm.
Applesauce,
Mhm.
orange juice, coffee, tea, or milk,
Mm-hmm.
and a smile.
That's-
Lots of smiles.
Lots of smiles, and you get to see some of the kids from the school. We have kids from the Key Club will be helping us out, as well as the Junior ROTC, the Navy Junior ROTC cadets will be there in uniform.
Okay.
And they're all excited. They're a great help to us. We have a lot of fun with them. They enjoy it. And they get the sense of what doing a community project is like. And it's a great experience for them. It's a good leadership program for them.
I believe so much in volunteering.
Yes.
So much. You've
Yeah.
got to have volunteers to bring the lifeblood into your community.
Yes.
You've got to. So
And-
this is a wonderful chance for them to get started in that direction.
Absolutely.
And, and volunteerism can be a lot of fun.
Yes.
It's going to be a lot of work tomorrow morning.
Mhm.
We're going to be dead tired at the end, but we'll also have a lot of fun for those 4 or 5, 6 hours that some of us will be there. It's great to be with everybody, having a lot of fun in the kitchen, having a lot of fun serving the people, talking with the different people that we only see once a year
right.
at this pancake
Yes.
breakfast.
Yeah.
So it really is a lot of fun to volunteer and to be a part of an organization like ours. We've been around 100 years. We have a 100-year gala celebration coming up on April 16th.
Oh,
we're
okay.
at the
Do you have
town-
to be a member to attend that?
You don't have to be. We're certainly inviting as many of our past members and present members as possible. Our keynote speaker will be the immediate past international president of Kiwanis International, Peter Mancuso. He's from the East Meadow Club on Long Island. So we hope to do a lot of different things. I don't want to let the cat some of this out of the bag, but we are going to present the town of Walk-Hill and the city of Middletown with a plaque, because that's where we've been working for the last 100 years and serving their communities. So we're looking forward to the price is $75 a head. It's a nice meal. It's as I said, it's 1:00, and we're looking forward to that. It's
And
our
people
next-
can find information about that where? Do you have a website or a Facebook page or something?
We do have a
We do.
website, but there's not really any information about that on the website. Probably the best way to find out information on that is to call me,
Okay.
and my phone number
I have a pen. Go ahead.
is 845
Mhm.
283 0614.
845-283-0614.
Correct.
Okay. And you could give the people membership information on Middletown Kiwanis?
Absolutely. We will have people tomorrow manning a little table in by the entrance with some membership information. So if anybody would like information on the Middletown Kiwanis Club, we have information there. We have about 62 members in our club, and
Where do you meet?
right now we're meeting at the Old Erie.
Okay.
We've been meeting there since we were meeting at Tony Boffa's for our lunch meetings, and then the night meetings for the last several years have been at the Old Erie.
Okay.
So now all of our meetings are at the Old Erie
Okay. All right.
on Wednesdays, noon. Well, 12:15.
Yeah, well, noon-ish.
Noon.
Okay. All right. Is there anything else we haven't covered? Because we really wandered the gamut here.
We've covered quite a bit.
Yes. Yes.
I can't think of anything at the moment other than I think it's going to be a great day for us tomorrow.
I think so too.
I'm looking forward to the 100th anniversary. And you said, when can anybody come? Middletown has done a lot of community work over those 100 years. We are having a great time going back in our archives and seeing the kinds of things that we've done over the years. And I think if anybody is really interested, I would love to have them join us. They could come to any of our meetings. We would welcome them to come experience a meeting. They could show up tomorrow and work. We will put them to work tomorrow.
I'm going to.
If
if
they would like to do that,
Uh-huh.
to get a sense of that, and to experience the give back to the community. But what's really fun, I think, over the past 100 years, looking at the stories of what we've done, and remember that this was once upon a time, it was male only. And it was in 1987 that Kiwanis voted to allow, I don't like
women.
87.
Yeah, allow women.
Took you long enough, guys. Wow.
And there are a lot of the old timers who have always said the worst thing that ever happened to Kiwanis was letting women into. But in the second breath, they would say the best thing that ever happened to Kiwanis was letting women into.
Okay.
And let me tell you, I fully endorse that. But
until I started working at Wall Radio a long time ago, there were no women on the radio other than, like quick commentators and maybe a talk show and maybe a newswoman.
Yeah.
But I was the first DJ in Orange County.
Yeah, I don't remember any when I was growing up here.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
I didn't know I was doing anything special. I just wanted to do it because radio is more fun than anything. It's almost as much fun as eating pancakes.
There you go. Apropos,
Maybe even more, maybe.
Apropos of the times when it was an all-male club, we go back and we look at some of the old newsletters, the weekly newsletters, and they would report that after the meeting, like Rick Scott or John Goldstein provided the cigars for the men to smoke after the meeting.
Well, they met at the Mitchell Inn from its inception till
I don't know where that is.
till when the Mitchell Inn was torn down. The Mitchell Inn was right next to what is now City Hall, where First Federal Savings Bank is.
Oh my!
Yeah.
Okay.
So that was the Mitchell
Did you
Inn.
go back?
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I got my hair cut there many moons ago. Just to recap some of the organizations that we do support in the city of Middletown: Salvation Army, the YMCA, Braeside Camp, the Warming Station, Boys and Girls Clubs, Middletown Rec, ATI, Action Towards Independence, Middletown Little League, Beautiful People, Flags for Heroes. We plant a tree every year to honor someone in the community. And then this past year, we did a project with the environment, collecting specific plastic bags. And for every 500 pounds, and you think that was a lot, we gathered 500 pounds in like 3 weeks. And we got a park bench from Trex.
Oh,
So we have 2 park benches. One's going in the rec department, and the second one is hopefully going to go on the Heritage Trail someplace within the city of Middletown.
And you kept that many plastic bags out of the local trees and roadsides and such. Okay.
So those are just some of the we're working right now with the Boys and Girls Club on a little free library.
Oh, yes.
You know
yes,
what those are? The
things,
little
sure.
boxes. We're
Yep.
probably going to put them. I did not make the meeting the other day, but I assume it's going to be inside the Boys and Girls Club out there in the town of Walkill and Circleville,
Okay.
and so that's one of our latest projects.
I think everybody should read more than they do. I don't care how much you read. You should read more. So
Absolutely.
that's a good project. Let me know where it is and when it's going to be there, and I'll show up and donate some books.
Terrific.
It's hard to part with them, but I will. Mm-hmm.
Just a thought. John read all these organizations that we support. Just to let everybody know that when we do a fundraiser like Pancake Day or the golf tournament, which we do in June, the money that we bring in for that, every single cent goes back into the community.
You are a 100% volunteer organization.
Absolutely,
yes.
absolutely.
You know, I understood that, but
Okay.
it's good to say it. Yeah.
I thought I wanted to put it out there.
Yes, yes, thank
we,
you.
We stood kettle for 2 days at Sam's Club in December for the Salvation Army,
Oh,
and we raised about $4,000,
Wow.
and that's from the kettles plus what our members put in the kettle itself.
Thank you so much for all the work you do for this community and the whole area. The Middletown Kiwanis Club. One more time, I'm going to give this a plug. Tomorrow is their 68th annual Charity Pancake Day. Come for breakfast at Middletown High School anytime between 7 a.m. and 12 noon. Tickets are $8 for pancakes galore, plus sausage, eggs, applesauce, orange juice, coffee, tea, milk, and good company. Thank you, gentlemen, so much. It was nice to have you
Thank
here.
you.
Well,
Kate.
thank you. Thank you very much for having us.
Delighted. We're Wall Radio. It is about 8:29. You know, we could talk for another 30 seconds or so if you have anything. No, but if not, I guess we're good for now.
I think we're good.
I think we're
Okay.
good.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. I will see you there tomorrow. I know I can be at the breakfast till about 9 a.m., and then I'm going to have to run to something else. So we are just about ready to do the news update. So let's catch that. CBS News. Hank Gross is out, but we'll check you up with traffic and weather and then get right back to music on Wall.